We are Elevated, a program on campus at Canyon Hills High School that focuses on youth substance abuse prevention and mental health awareness. Year-round, we focus on integrating a positive social norms approach to our prevention efforts. What does that mean exactly? In short, we highlight youth making healthy choices rather than those that are making unhealthy choices. This is a how-to video, and at the end, we hope that you feel empowered and equipped to adopt a positive social norms approach when it comes to organizing activities around substance abuse prevention at your school.
What are social norms? Social norms are cues or expectations about how we should or should not behave within a society or group. For example, whenever I'm out visiting my family, one of our social norms are to say hello and goodbye to everyone present at the gathering. This is done out of respect, and we've been taught from a young age this is what you do. So our environment shapes our social norms, whether that environment be our community, such as our school, neighborhood, sports team, media, what we're exposed to on TV, social media, friends, family, and etc.
Okay kids, take a moment to think about how many times you've seen alcohol and drug use in movies, TV shows, and whatever TikToks you watch. As I just mentioned before, our thoughts on what our peers are doing are shaped by what we see in social media. So take a moment and think, is that really what they're out there doing?
Hello, I'm Isabella Alcorn, and I'm going to talk about an activity today called Higher or Lower. We're going to put to test essentially what teen alcohol use actually looks like in real life. So I'm going to read a statistic, and you have to guess if that statistic is higher or lower. 60% of SDUSD 9th graders have never consumed alcohol. Do you think the statistic of 60% is higher or lower? If you said that the statistic was higher, you are correct. The actual statistic is 81% of 9th graders have never consumed alcohol. So well over the majority of 9th grade youth have never tried alcohol. The message we want you to take away from this is what we think our peers are doing may be a little off as to what they're actually doing. And because our peers may perceive that a high number of teens drink alcohol, they may very well influence their decisions and attitudes about alcohol.
In the case of underage alcohol use, research has found that youth generally greatly overestimate alcohol and drug use among their peers. So rather than focusing on kids who are using alcohol and drugs, positive social norms focuses on youth who are not. In other words, it's what youth are doing right rather than what they're doing wrong. If you're planning to weave in positive social norms into your prevention campaigns, there are some elements that you may want to include for an effective campaign. Here are a few. Use actual data and flip the perceived norm to highlight how the majority of youth are making healthy choices. Use catchy slogans that are positive and uplifting, and then mention who is creating the campaign and who the target audience is. Years in the past, traditional prevention campaigns use shame and scare tactic approaches to get their messages across. We want to move away from this approach because we want to help reduce stigma related to accessing support and help for those who may be needing treatment for substance use disorder or mental health. Seeing these type of campaigns only add to this feeling of shame and isolation.
And that's how integrating good social norms into our society can help reduce alcohol consumption. Just remember, you're in the majority for not drinking alcohol, and the media likes to over-exaggerate how teenagers and your peers consume alcohol on a daily basis. And it's always better to look in the bright side of things when you're feeling down and you're a little bit tempted. If you want to contact Club Elevated more, please go to our Instagram at club.elevated, and then go to the Say San Diego website, and then you can find us there.